Hey you guys, it's chichidOll. This video is going to be about how I take care of my natural hair. As you can see, I have four puff balls. One right here, one right here, one right here, and one right here. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions on whether those products that I had on my iHerb organic products for natural hair works. So let me show you guys what the products I use on my hair. So what I did was I actually took out all my cornrows, I took out my wig, and all I did was I went in the shower and before I went in the shower, I actually put a little bit of oil in it, like I told you with my hair regimens. Um, this video is just all about my stuff that I use for my hair regimen, and I think I'm going to be using these products because my hair feels so much better. And if you guys didn't know, if you're new to my channel, I am 100% natural, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I tend to use only organic products that I feel that will benefit my hair and, make my hair thicker and more healthier. So this one right here is one of the products I've been using. It's the jojoba oil, and I'll put the link to where I bought all these products below. This works really good. I tend to put this before I take out my braids because it makes it easier and more slicker. If you guys can see, this is what it looks like. And I'll put on my skin so you guys can see the consistency of that. So I use this product first. Then what I did was I used this Giovanni stuff. It is the direct leave-in weightless moisture. This one works really, really good. You only need like a teensy amount. And for me, for African American hair, our hair is just a little bit slightly coarser. So, and my hair is actually, when it's wet, it gets really, really curly and shrinks, like really shrinks. This right here is the result of me using a heat protectant and blowing it out. So that's why it's all up like this and looking crazy. So I use this product too, just a little bit, and it works really, really good, and it smells amazing. I like this stuff. So that's these two products together. I use these to take out my cornrows. Then after I was done with that, what I did was I got in the shower and I used this first, which is the Jason uh, restorative biotin, I think that's what it is. So this is what it is, and these all were really, really cheap. Again, this is amazing. And let me tell you, I didn't realize, how with some soaps you tend to put a lot of soap in your hands before you put in. Well, I put like maybe like about this much, like a glunk, about this much. And when I put it in my hair, it was so soapy. I can tell you one thing. This is really good with lather. Like, you get a lot of lather and soap in your hair. So you only probably should use like a small amount. And this is a 16 ounce. After I did that, I decided to put just a teeny bit of the B Complex Thickening Shampoo. This is all organic products. This is what I use. It works really, really well. And yeah, boom. Once all this was done, I was set. So I decided to go ahead and use my conditioner. And the conditioner that I used is this, which is the Aubrey Honeysuckle Conditioner. It made my hair smell really, really good. And again, like I told you from my other video, I used the dry, brittle one. But this one works really, really good for my hair. So I'm going to show you how my hair looks like when it's completely dry, so you guys can see all of it out. This works really good, and I love all the products I use in my hair. So yeah, so this is one part, and as you can see, I definitely need a trim. So I'm going to show you guys how I also do that, because a lot of people have been asking me, how I trim my ends. So here is how I do it. And just like how I have my puff balls in right now, that's how I take and wash my hair and condition my hair. You're technically not supposed to go ahead and, put everything in one clump and try to wash it, because you're not really being evenly, it's not like an even treatment to your hair. Like, you have to have something that's like all the way, like, together. So just with this side, what I do is I will take something like this, just like a regular comb. My hair is still split, so I'll take this in a regular comb. And I've already combed it out, just from root to tip. I'll just comb this out. And what I want to do next is actually straighten it. And anywhere where I see it's kind of like uneven, like something like this. See how it kind of gets like bare? Probably like right here is where I will cut. Just before this, I will cut all this off. So this right here is going to get cut just a little bit, just to make sure it's like just a little bit even. So I'll go ahead and cut it. And it's important that you trim your ends when you're doing your hair journey, because if you don't trim your ends, then it's like your hair is always going to have split ends, and it's going to be harder for your hair to grow out. So now it looks just a little bit better. But if you want, you can cut off more if you feel like. Like for me, I might cut off just a little bit more on the ends. And there you go. So now it's like nice and full and it's beautiful. So next you want to go ahead and pull this piece back up. I'm going to go ahead and do the back, which is this part here. Now, as you can see on the bottom, my hair isn't all the same lengths, and that's just how my hair has always been. So what I'm going to do is just take another pair of a scrunchie and just tie this back up, because I've already completed this, so this can just be tied up. And then what I'm going to do is, again, from root to tip, just go ahead and you guys can already see, like right here, all this is probably going to get cut off. So okay. And once you feel that you've got everything, you can go ahead and bring your comb to midsection of your hair and then brush it out. And anywhere where you see it starts to thin out, which is probably, for me, right here. This is the part where it's starting to thin out just a little bit. And I can actually feel it. So if you want, you can kind of grab it together, and then you take your scissors and just cut these parts off. And how much you cut off is totally up to you. There's no saying, you know, oh, you cut off too much or you cut off too little. So there you go. And you guys might think I might be cutting off a lot, but actually when you cut off just a little bit more, it helps for your hair to just grow just a little bit. And when my hair is down, it's probably like here. When I straighten my hair, it probably hits about here. So again, I'm going to go ahead and take that scrunchie and just put it back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go to this side. And this is the process that I do like every 6 months or so. And if you feel like your trim should come a little bit quicker, then you just go ahead and get your trim over with quicker. Now for me, this one, the piece that is the most thinnest is probably like right here. So I'm just going to grab scissors and just cut off. you go. So that's just a little bit more even now, even when you trim it all the way out. So you just put that back up. And then the last part is the ones in the back. You just want to take a comb and just kind of run through it again, and always use a wide tooth comb. And then again, try to measure where the part you think is the thinnest. And for me, it'll probably be like right here. So what I'm going to do is just actually take my scissors and just cut up. And there we go, just that much. So that's all I did. And depending on how much you want to cut off, it's all up to you and how you think your hair regimen is going. If there might even be some months where I might not even do the same type of treatment, but it's always good to cut your ends and clip your ends, because you always want to make sure that your hair is healthy and that you don't have split ends, because if you have a lot of split ends, I highly doubt that your hair is going to grow. So I hope this video was informative. As you guys can see, my hair is pretty thick. This is what it looks like up close. So for everybody who's been asking me, you know, what does your hair look like and blah, blah, blah. So this is what it is. So yeah. So don't mind my craziness, but I just want to tell you guys how I go ahead and take care of my hair. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Facebook, chichidOll.com slash, it's facebook.com slash chichidOll143. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.